Happy birthday, my Pisceans. Welcome to Daughter of Wind Tarot. My name is Mara. I'll be taking care of you today. What have we got for my Pisceans? Okay, so this is for the Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Jupiter, and Venus. Just quick. I am reading energy that is around you in your environment, or possibly someone that's thinking about you a lot or that you think a lot about them. Okay, so if the perspective, if it doesn't resonate with you, try and flip it, vice versa. If it doesn't work that way, then it's not your message. You can go ahead and just click off and find another reader that's tapping into your particular collective energy. No tea, no shade, no hate, please. We're reading for a lot of people, so just give a lot of love and support for whoever the message is for. Also, let's see here. Let me grab my notes. I feel like I'm missing a whole bunch. I do have a video on how to watch Daughter of Wind Tarot, so you can definitely click on that. I'm going to put a link. I keep on saying that, so I'm actually going to have to do it tonight. I'll include a link downstairs for you to watch that. But let's see here. Time is not linear. Whenever you're guided to watch this, I'm not time stamping these. I do set the intention for 7 days out, though. Yeah, and then also we all have masculine and feminine energy. I just read the energy off of the cards, the gender that the card presents to me, so I don't get confused, because it's very easy to confuse. You know, Pisces, come on now. It's very easy to get distracted, right? And when I'm in your sign and your energy with this Mercury retrograde, oh my gosh, it has never affected me like this before. I guess I've never really been... Maybe it's because my awareness is on it, but it's been so obvious. And maybe it's because I've been in my water and my field. I don't know. But Pisces, I love you. I've got a very few Piscean friends. You're actually the least, I won't say popular. There are less Pisceans in the zodiac than there are of any other zodiac sign. Does that make any sense? You're the least, I wouldn't say popular. You're the unicorns. Oldest sign, but there's not that many of you. And the ones I've met have just been freaking amazing, cool ass mofos. All right, let's see what we've got for you, Pisces. It's your birthday, and we'll give you a little extra, a little something. All right, what do we have for my sign of Pisces? You're making me smile. Hopefully this will be a good read. Taurus was so all right, we have Tower in reverse. I love tower moments. I love them in the reverse. I love them in the forwards and backwards and everything like that. So let's see what we've got here. You're giving me the happies. Yay. I haven't smiled this much in days. Jeez. Come on. You avoided a disaster. That's what this is. Well, towers aren't necessarily disasters, but I mean, it looks like there was a bullet dodged here, right? Interesting. I've got Six of Swords in reverse. My reversal's coming up here. Let's see here. Are you going back and forth? Are you trying to figure out what's going on? Because Six of Swords is usually, right, moving towards something. Out of the dark into the light. Ooh. All right. I've got Five of Cups in reverse as well. So I kind of like that. No longer crying over spilt milk. Looking at those, got a lot of jumpers. Looking at the actual cups that are in front of you. No bueno. Are you deciding to stay? Got a King of Swords here. Interesting. Whoa. All right, we'll take them. The Five of Swords in the World in reverse. What is going on here? All right, so I have Tower in reverse. So I see that as avoiding a disaster, seeing what was going to happen, doing the work to like get away from that thought, that nonsense, avoiding something, right? Being in the know. Six of Swords usually tells me that you're moving from the darkness into light, into a better place. This feels like a very stagnant energy to me. But then we also have Five of Cups. Five of Cups speaks about, it's my Eeyore card of just like, wah, 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 poor me. I don't have a lot of stuff going on, but usually there's two cups here. Like here, we've got the two cups, the roses. Actually, yeah, two cups, but this says to me that you're actually going in the right way. Acceptance. Self-forgiveness. Okay. We have a King of Swords energy. I like kings, but this particular one looks very brooding, a little angry, a little... Actually, he's not looking so much as angry as defeated. Very interesting. That's the vibe I'm getting off this card. And then I have the Hierophant just moving toward, gosh, he doesn't look very, oh, looks like he's kind of stumbling towards like a little battle weary, a little worn. We do have five of swords here. So coming out of something that was very, gosh, very conflicting, defeating, possible sneakiness. You know, there's a couple of people in this card, so this talks to me about other people being involved. Being in your head, swirling in the crowds, confusion, not knowing what's going on in the world in reverse, you know? Feeling like the cycle hasn't been completed. Another, for me, a stagnant energy of not quite moving on to that next step, which I feel is towards happy. So we're going to get a little more clarification on this really quickly, though. I am going to spend a little more time with you, Pisces, since it is your birthday. I'm going to go to my unknown. Is that what it is? I get all my spirit animal. I have a lot of animal decks. So wild unknown animal spirit oracle cards, just to get a feeling for the vibes in this, and we'll start breaking this down for you. Okay, Pisces? I still am digging your vibe. I really, really am. Okay. Spirit, what energies is embodied in this reading for Pisces? Ooh, I like that. It's my Virgo card. Got Dear Spirit. I call Virgo, gosh, it's an Earth card, so Virgos are Earth, but it's very grounded and open and wide-eyed, doe-eyed, beautiful. Okay, what other? Ooh, whoa. Yikes. Okay, very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So, okay. First out the gate, I've got my Deer card. Let's see if I get any closer. Oh, yeah, you can see it right there. See those beautiful, but in this, man, it came up with Spider. Usually I don't see this as a person. I see it as a manifestation card, but it did come out with the deer. And what I'm feeling here is, let me see here. Yeah, I'm not feeling that my deer is as confident. She doesn't look as confident as she usually does. Just out there with her little ear twitching. It looks like, yeah, it looks like her ears, that's what I was going to say. Her ears got like cocked a little, like something's going on. And I see this almost as, gosh, I'm picking this up from, I was just watching somebody like Monkey Mind, like on alert. I feel like the spider is on, yeah, this is a very alerted energy. Ear cocked. Looking at everything from all angles. What's going on? What's going on? I'm looking at this Tower in reverse. The stagnation energy here. Trying to look on the bright side and self-accept is what is going on here. And then I have these two energies. This wolf came out. Look how intense, right? I love this card. It's one of my favorite because, you know, I identify, you know, women who run with the wolves. Love that. I'm reading that book right now. But this is a very intense energy, and usually I see the wolf coming out of the fire, but I feel like the fire is like right up around him, and then it comes with crocodile. So look at that intense eye contact, right? I feel like a very predatory type of energy looking at this doe-eyed deer who's got her ear cocked and all eyes on alert. So we've got Spider Doe and Wolfie Croc. All right, Pisces, what do we got going on here? Yeah, I feel woo, got the willies off of that. All right, so now you see, but it gives me, it feels, I like doing that because it, pulling those cards, because it feels like it gives me a little more depth. What just fell off? Interesting. Learn there's no mistakes. If a card falls down, if I leave one when I pick up a deck and there's one on the bottom, you know, I take notice of everything, but I'm not going to even get into that. All right, so, all right, Spirit, clarify this Tower in reverse for Pisces. Pisces, please. Ooh, we've got Judgment. Let's see what else we've got. Oh, okay, yeah, wow. We've got some big cards out here. All right, Pisces. So to clarify, Tower in reverse. That looks like a pretty brutal tower. That looks like... we've got Judgment, which I absolutely love. Hang on just a moment here. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Judgment, the divine coming in. Decisions being made. But what comes out next is here, this High Priestess card. I love that so much. You know why? Because remember we were saying crisis avoided with this tower? I feel like you made a decision based on your intuition, using your intuition. And then here we have Mother of Cups. So the Queen of Cups, which is the sweet, and she's upright as well. And so making a decision, using your intuition, avoiding disaster because you saw it coming, right? You saw it coming in your crystal ball. Is this about a Mother of Cups, or are you the Mother of Cups? Okay, we're going to see if we can get any more. No, we're going to move on to Six of Swords and see how this all comes together, right? Very interesting. I like that a lot, though. I like that combination. It looks like the divine is here, and you're getting a lot of downloads. And the Mother of Cups. Oh, Pisces, hello. We're the Mother of Water, right? The Queen of Water. Let's see here. Tell me about this Six of Swords in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse. Come on. Okay, we have Father of Swords. He's looking a little... And Mother of Cups has got her back to the Father of Swords. Wow. Ten of Swords in reverse, which I like. You know, it's still a completion, but it's not... Ooh, okay. I'm liking that. So we've got the Six of Swords in reverse, which I felt like was a very stagnant energy. And we have a King of Swords here, looking very perturbed, right? King of Swords is all about truth. He's not the most warm and fluffy sign of the energy of the deck at all. Oh, we've got two King of Swords here, both in the upright. So King of Swords, and King of Swords is looking at Mother of Cups over here. It looks like he's got two very different energies. So the overall Tower in reverse, crisis averted. You as the High Priestess, very watery, very intuitive, as the Mother of Cups, making a decision which is backed by the divine. We have a Father of Swords here. I feel like this is him and his seat. That didn't make sense. It's like, how do you avoid a tower and then sit in stagnicity? This is his energy. Stagnant, not going, he's in that back swirl, right? I always see that Six of Swords in that swamp energy, the water getting backed up, right? And going into like an eddy, its own little vortexy, whatever, not moving forward with the tide. But having a Ten of Swords in reverse, yes, Ten of Swords in reverse. So that's a lot of pain. That's a lot of, but that transmuting that energy and getting out of that. I feel like a healing. Yes, still battered, still feeling the pain, but those swords are able to get plucked out. I always see, yeah, like with my other deck, then also, no, it's this deck as well, the Nine of Swords. They're in. Gravity will do its job, but here you're able to like pick out those daggers. So healing, and then we have the healing card, right? Four of Swords is healing and restoration coming out of that. So I feel like, and then we have Father of Swords, which is very fast. He's the fastest, one of the fastest, the kings, fastest, the knights. Very quick energy. So I feel like he's coming out of healing, coming out of heartbreak. Where is this King of Swords? Maybe he's coming out of this Five of Cups energy too. Can I get a little more information on Six of Swords in reverse? If not, I'll move on. Feeling stagnant, stuck, having to make a decision. Why is this card? Make a decision. I don't even know. This card was just on the ground. Okay, I'm going to take it. It's Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So no longer investing in something, right? Seven of Pentacles is working towards something, looking the low-hanging fruit, the fruits of your labor, putting that time and just looking and gazing on what you've worked on and what you've worked towards, deciding whether you're going to continue with it. Seven of Pentacles is no longer feeling stagnant about a decision, but stagnation. You know what? I feel like this is for, yeah, okay, that feels better. This was for the Five of Cups. This is Five of Cups in reverse. So having to make a decision, not knowing what to do, feeling stuck, but deciding to no longer invest in something. Got it. All right. Can I get one more cup? Okay. Seven of Wands. Right. Seven of Wands speaks to us. Six of Wands is victory, but moving forward, but there's a lot of competition. Having to beat out the competition, being number one, standing on your own, shining your light, right? So being in stagnation, not knowing what to decide, where to go, deciding to no longer invest in something, deciding to get your head out of your behind, my Eeyore card, which is the Five of Cups in reverse, and deciding that you're going to get away from the competition and the people, those small tiny sticks that are grabbing at your ankles, trying to make you stay small, and going ahead, shining your light forward into the future. All right, I'm starting to really dig this, Pisces. Talk to me about this King of Swords. Talk to me about this King of Swords. Okay. Sorry, I just got yelled at. That was supposed to be. I took it. The Two of Wands came out. It came out wonky. I took it as in reverse, and I kept getting in my head, no, it's upright. It's upright. But as soon as I put it upright, I was like, the voices succeeded. Yes, I listened to the voices in my head. I am digging this. So King of Swords, right? Remember saying, usually looks very angry to me, but here he just looks, just beat the hell up. Just beat up, right? But deciding to push through. Oh, I love that. Deciding to push through. Look at those wands. Push through and go forward towards a new beginning and making the actual decision. Before, indecision. Now, indecision. You know what I love? You know what I got out? What I also got? Okay. Got it. So those are the two. Okay. Mother of Cups energy. Then we went to King of Swords energy. Mother of Cups energy. Moving forward, deciding to shine your light. No longer invest in something. Two of Wands. Father of Swords deciding to move ahead towards this happy. Being in alignment. This is what I also see. All these chakra colors. Being in straight in alignment. And those are like kind of divination rods. Again, water, Pisces. Using your intuition to go forward and to walk towards something. But another Five of Cups in reverse. So also getting your head out of your ass, right? Eeyore, getting your head out of your behind and deciding to accept the situation as it is and to move forward. And then we have death. I love it. The bones being picked clean, right? All of that excess, nasty, gnarly, toxic crap going through a rebirth process. Death is like one of the best, just like the Tower. I love the Tower card. I love the Death card. Like I said, I have a little Scorpio in my chart, but just learning, listening to tarot enough, knowing that this is also an end of a cycle here, right? Love it. Love that Death card too. It's not as scary because it's like a little bird. I don't know where the bird. All right, so tell me about, we had the Hierophant, Five of Swords, and the World in reverse. So tell me about this. Hierophant. The Wheel of Fortune. Love that. Okay, so that's all we have on the Hierophant is the wheel is turning. After that rebirthing cycle, right? The Wheel of Fortune is finally turning, but I just want to clarify this Five of Swords and the World in reverse that came out. Clarify Five of Swords for me, please. Woo! Ace of Wands. So a new beginning, a new passionate beginning, but strength in reverse. Let me just make sure. But doubting it, right? Doubting it. Strength in reverse is, strength is moving forward and staying strong, but in reverse, it's doubt and fear. So Five of Swords. Conflict all up in your head space, right? You see this, just this winding, like, what's going on? Where should I go? Where should I be? What should I do? Yeah. All right. Can you give me World in reverse? Clarification for World in, reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse. So a new start in love not being offered because of doubts and fear, wanting a passionate, new, fiery expression, but wanting to go towards Daughter of Wands, a very creative, sweet, special page. But not moving forward to it out of fear. Can you give me more about World in reverse? All right, we're going to pull definitely some. And wanting to go towards the Lovers. Wanting to go towards the Lovers. So I have this Mother of Wands, my dear, high on alert. She decided to make a decision based on her intuition. Decided not to move forward with something and avoided a big tower, right? Got out of healing. No, that's our... Right, decided to move forward, not invest in anything any longer. We have the King of Swords, who's been through it and just given her the stink eye, keeping his eye on her, wanting to give her, offer the Ace of Cups and a new passionate, but fear and doubt and conflict, wanting to turn the wheel towards a new beginning, towards commitment. That's what the Hierophant speaks to. But having the World in reverse, no bueno, wanting to have a fiery, passionate start with this, you know, just a small gesture of passion and love and creativity to go towards the Lovers. We're going to break this down. It is your birthday and we've got some time, so screw it. I love you. Thank you for hanging out with me. I don't know why I said I love you, but I do. I love everybody. Shouldn't we all? I just love being in your story and being in your energy and being able to, like, kind of, I don't know, work through this with you. That's what we're here for with tarot. It's not that we're, you know, fortune tellers. I mean, there's definitely people are, you know, can speak to the future, but I just see this more as a pre-paving of reading the energy now and seeing where it can go towards, because we have free will, you know, so we always have the option with just one decision to change our where we're heading to. So that's what I love about this, is just kind of knowing what's going on around you. You can't really make informed decisions unless you know what's going on around you. You got to shut off the phone, you got to shut off the TV, you got to look inside of yourself, you got to work through your stuff to see where you're going and how you can transmute and get past these, you know, these energies. All right, so we've got the clouds, which I love, which means going towards, you know, from the dark into the light. I have the snake, a very treacherous decision. So moving path, well, actually, no, it's in the foreground. We're going to see what's after this snake, what's after this treacherous situation. Ooh. Where did you go? Was that the child? It was towards a new beginning. I love the child energy because, you know, it can be taken just as a child in the Lenormand deck. But here I see is getting past the treachery, getting past the clouds and not knowing what's going on in that dark place and having to move through some pretty gnarly energy, but towards a new start, an innocent, childlike beginning, right? That's what the Lovers are. You got a lot of colors. You got this rainbow here. You got the rainbow colors here. Love, love, love. What's this new, innocent, childlike start, Lenormand? Towards knowledge. Knowledge of what? Let's find out. What's this knowledge about? Knowing. Knowing. We had the High Priestess here, right? Knowing. She avoided. We've got the Storks. The Storks speak to me about a positive change. Building a nest. Building a foundation that lasts. That's what this card also talks about, the Storks. You know, they're birds, yes, but they go back to the same place every year. Right? And they build, they learn more about their environment. Their babies are raised in this environment. And so, yes, it is a change. And yes, it is a very bright change, but knowing about a change. Let's see here. Let's get a little more. Oh, let me do my 3. Let me put this in the right formation. Lenormand is very picky, at least with me. My OCD, but I think, you know, Lenormand she's got got hers, I've got mine. Using your intuition. We've got more birds here. Knowledge about a positive change. Using your intuition. The owls. Woo! Towards a new start. 2 more. Okay, we'll go over this just a moment, okay? And then I did pull Kipper decks, and it's your birthday, so I might pull out the Kipper too. I love the Kipper. Okay, tell me a little more. Oh, I'm gonna let this Pisces. Aww. All right, let's see what we've got. All right, so we had the clouds coming out from the dark into the light, but having to go through some treacherous times, which it looks like that. The treacherous water, 6 of Swords, having to go through the waters and navigate, but getting turned back around, right? It was in reverse, so getting swirled back in that gnarly energy, but finally getting past it, making a decision to avoid a tower, right? Using your intuition towards a brand new, fresh start where things are just sweet and young and fresh. That's what I get off that card, fresh. Having the knowledge that a bright new start is coming and that there is stability. You're going to be able to work with others in a bright new future using your intuition here, right? The owls are definitely messengers, but they're also messengers. I feel like the owls are downloads of spirit and your spirit guides and your ancestors and spirit family, giving you the knowledge again about a fresh new start. But this, the writer tells us that this is, you know, it's very fantastical, but it's a very fast moving. There's always usually a little present in her bag or message in the bag, but it's a new, brand new start. It's the number 1, it's the penultimate card in the deck, and going towards the damn sun and the stars. So I see this as a balance too right here, right? We've got the sun, we've got star, we've got freaking rainbows and unicorns, and besides that we also have a message. So I feel like you're moving towards your lovers and the rainbow, and yeah, I'm feeling really, this came out directly with the star. So I feel like you're gonna be getting a message about a new beginning from your King of Swords, who's wanting to move towards commitment with you. We're going to get an animal spirit advice, and then we'll also get a moon card for you, and then I'll let you go, okay? Yay, Pisces. Not all readings move towards this type of energy, so it's really special. You just got to know, you just got to keep the faith, basically. Animal spirit. Let me give us some advice here. That was gonna hit me in the face. I'm gonna have to walk and go back and see how close that got to my nose. Ah! I wish I could open the window, but it's so loud. And then I've got these kids out there. Well, they're high school kids, and they're all like just saying dumb shit. Wow. Okay, just the one. Got it. Where did my book go? Ah! Where did I put my book? Retro. Alright, give me a minute. I'm not going to turn it off. So if I turn it off, then it will start a whole new video. I might be sitting on it. Not sitting on it. That's really strange. Okay, so I don't have the book. I'm not going to look for it anymore, but we have Whale Spirit. Trust in the great mystery. Whales talk to me about a deep dive. Also gives me a lot of ancestral vibes off of it. And just knowing that spirit is guiding you. I mean, we have the High Priestess, right? We have the owls here. We have a lot of intuition. It really looks like you are using your intuition. I mean, you're the most intuitive sign in the zodiac, right, Pisces? So keep trusting that. And it came up in reverse. So with the animal spirit deck, it has protection messages, and I'm just guessing. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I think it's also just trying to really hone in on the fact that you should be trusting yourself, right? And that don't doubt. You've already made some really good decisions. Don't doubt your intuition, and whatever is coming to you is coming to you. If something's meant to be, I know people say that, then it's yours, so if you can loosely hold on to something, you are the water sign, so loosely holding on to something, saying, yes, I want this, but I'm not gonna die if it doesn't happen, right? We can't change other people's opinions or how they're gonna respond. We all have free will, thank God. I mean, if you follow Vedic, they're kind of like, it's really not free will, it's just kind of the universe making you think. So whatever you want to go with that, but since I wasn't able to read off that description for you, I'm going to go ahead and pull a moon card and read the description of that for you. So I do have it here. I need to be a little more organized, but we're working on it. Let me know how you like the new lighting setup. I'm like looking straight into my ring light this time just because oh, that's me. I'm like, why is that shaking? Duh. All right, my moon deck is chatty Cathy today. Well, they're wanting to jump, but nothing's coming. It's going to get the perfect card for you. What moon card can I get for my Pisces? My Pisces. Moon card. Oh, there we go. All right. The answers you need are coming. Let's read that off for you really quickly. And then we'll get you on your way. Full moon in Gemini. Interesting. All right. This card is a reminder that it's important to speak your truth, but remember that your words have consequences and impact your listener. Right now, you need to guard against indiscretion. The answers you need may well come soon. The issue you're facing could well be one or a few conversations away from being resolved. If you're inquiring about a love situation, a little flirting may be called for. If you're in the middle of an argument, this card comes to you as a reminder of the old, very non-Gemini message. Least said, soonest mended. It's good to talk, but be careful you aren't causing yourself any issues with your words. Words have enormous power, as metaphysician Florence Scovel Shinn put it. Your word is your wand. You create magic in your own reality every time you express yourself. Tune to the moon. Advice is have an important conversation, but stay calm. All right, Pisces, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you soon. Happy birthday again. Feliz Navidad. Oh, wait, is that Christmas? Cumpleaños feliz. That's it.